It's your whole leg. Well, get the shot. Now we're down here. Here we are.
Joining me on the road today. This is my first official travel vlog. It has been a minute since I've traveled. I've come out here from Toronto. I'm going to be judging a youth dance competition next weekend out in Fort McMurray, Alberta. Since I was flying through Calgary, I decided to come out a week early and stay with my best friend who lives in Calgary. Then this weekend, I am traveling to Golden. I'm meeting up with two other friends who are coming from Jasper, so we're sort of meeting part way. I'm going to be bringing you all along for the journey. Sorry, there's like a giant transport truck rolling into this rest stop right now. Hold up. Lock the door. We are out here in the beautiful Canadian Rockies. It is so nice to be out here in the mountains again. Usually I do my vlogging on my iPhone 8, but as I've been getting more into videography, I've been looking to upgrade my kit for a little while now. I've been wanting to get a camera body with some more power and also a camera that performs better in terms of the video function. So what I decided to do is I decided to rent a camera for this trip and also for some work, some photography work I've been doing recently. So I started doing some research. I started looking at some of the shops in Toronto and looking at cost and what's available in terms of rentals. And then I found this company that's based out of Surrey, British Columbia. It's called Movri. The company is remote, so they mailed me the camera. I think it's a very smart business idea, you know, so they're able to keep their costs down because they're remote and they don't have a huge kind of retail store. So of course you are responsible for the shipping costs, but because the rental cost is that much lower, it still makes sense. So all in all, the body and the lens that I have right now costed me around $300 Canadian to rent for just over a week and a half. The other great thing, the fact that it's mobile, is that I can actually return the camera halfway through this trip because I can mail it from anywhere. I just packed the little slip and packing slip and box that they sent with me, and that was easy enough. Whew, it's getting hot in here. So right now I'm just over halfway through my road trip from Calgary to Golden. I've rented a Volkswagen Golf. I have hit my head twice on this door getting into this car. They're not kidding when they're telling you you're renting a compact car, but I'm a small person, so we're good. The roads out here are so much better. I've been driving along the Trans-Canada Highway and the roads are just pristine. It is so smooth. Anyways, I'm gonna finish off this road trip. I've been sitting here at this rest stop now after eating some lunch, having a drink, and talking to you, use the bathroom. But it's gonna be a great weekend. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for watching. Off-roading a little bit here, but I believe I am arriving to our little chalet thing, and yeah, let's hope we're in the right place. Okay. I arrived at our cabin just off the Trans-Canada Highway around 5:30 p.m. It was situated on Kicking Horse Road, about 20 minutes outside of Golden, British Columbia. There she is. There are about 20 little cabins nested here, each one looking exactly the same. Cedar log walls and red metal roofs with pine trees sprinkled throughout the cabins. The cabin was the absolute perfect amount of rustic yet spacious for us 3 girls. The A-frame window and roof style is a favorite of mine with the open loft bedroom. My friend's big black dog Benny greeted me and we settled in for a night of games. We were up till 3 a.m. and needless to say, the following morning was a slow one. The next morning, we sipped our coffee, hung out by the fire, and slowly got ourselves ready for the day's adventures.
Just as the sunrise starts to show, warming up the motorway, you know you felt this way before, but can't recall the time and day. Don't know if life is a small.
We made our way to the nearby Emerald Lake Lodge, which has a beautiful 5-kilometer around the lake trail. We opted for this flat, easy hike as we did not have crampons. We found ourselves walking on about 4 feet of packed down, hard, icy snow. Shortly before we stopped for lunch, I stepped off the trail for a photo and found myself up to my left hip in the snow. Luckily, late March is warmer and you don't have to worry when you get a little snow in your boot. There's nothing like a brisk mountain hike to help cure a hangover and provide even more time for catching up with buddies who live thousands of kilometers away from you.
When you get off this raging horse, seems to whatever. So the last goodbye is getting down, and the stream begins to pour, and the memories will stick on you like a bird up on the clothes. And the last thing I would like to ask before getting in the sea, did you ever love me? Ooh.
some hard truths right now. I'm on my way home from Golden. I'm in Canmore, Alberta. I'm in a Safeway parking lot. I'm so tired today, and so I've got a Starbucks from the Safeway. So I'm just trying to recoup here, but okay, like the sun is coming out. This is helpful. So yeah, just kind of trying to get myself pepped into doing this. The trail conditions tell me that I should have brought my spikes in my suitcase. I chose not to. I think we're gonna make this happen, even if we don't get the whole way through the trail. We're gonna make something happen. We're gonna do it. Thanks for coming along with me. All right, so I am going to pack up my backpack and I'm gonna make my way out onto this trail and enjoy the afternoon. The sun is coming out and my energy is starting to come back up. So I'm looking forward to getting some more of that lovely mountain air. And then this weekend will be a wrap. So we will see you out there on the trail. Let's go. So the hike is evolving as we go. It's really icy. We knew we needed spikes. I just bushwhacked up a hill instead of taking the trail because it was so icy. I'm gonna just play it pretty safe and just mosey around and have some fun in the forest. I just met a little squirrel friend and he was very cute. And yeah, the truth of the matter is I just don't always feel safe when I'm alone, especially the fact that, you know, my phone doesn't have a ton of battery. I can't check a map. I'm scared of bears. That's basically the gist of it. So I've really enjoyed using the Canon. I think that it is a definite high possibility for me to eventually purchase when I do invest in a new camera body. Definitely would choose a different lens for this project next time. You know, you'll see throughout the video lots of really great close-up shots, but just it's not a good lens for wide shots. Hence why I use my cell phone for a lot of it as well. But yeah, it handles nicely. I love this flip out screen. It's very powerful and it's not super heavy or anything like that. I have no complaints. I'd be curious, you know, if you're watching or listening, what you use with the Canon 80D, if you use the kit lens or if you have another lens that you might suggest that's primarily good for portraiture, but also just like street shots and still does okay with landscape shots. Woo! If you have made it this far in this video, you are an absolute angel. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am still figuring out this vlogging and filmmaking process, hence my improvisation on this outro. Here are a few more shots taken with the Canon while I had it. I am looking forward to potentially adding this camera to my kit. I'm back in Toronto now and we are still in lockdown. I encourage you to keep doing the things that make you happy. We have to be very diligent about maintaining our mental health. It goes hand in hand with our physical health. I will see you in the next video. If you liked this one, please give it a like and subscribe for more dance, photography, and travel adventures. Bye!